Okay, guys. I wasn't planning to do a video today, but Bob, you know, Bob News video gave me to think about changing the ever-changing world that we live in. I just came in from another long day, maybe about almost $4. Got some noodles, my favorite pop. Tomorrow's payday, so some stir fry, some ham I got yesterday. You know, maybe I fry it up in like dope butter. I'm not really sure yet. But that got me thinking. There is people out there, sadly, cannot accept change. If you tell someone like Bob something is changing, especially someone who lived have his whole lifestyle based in the 1950s. Because we all know his dad wasn't a hippie. But every time government changed the rules or so forth, there was people like Bob, started complaining about it. He's complaining about two things that's happening right now in two areas of the United States. So they changed laws that he didn't like. Well, first of all, excuse my fan, it's really hot out here, up here. Oh. Finally, unlocked. There's just people out there, when things change, they either complain to others or nowadays complain on YouTube and Facebook. That's what Bob video was today. Well, the first one, I see the reason why. Because when these days when you get anything, back in my day was appointments by mail, But back then they send you all the stuff, you do the work, send back the, you know, mail by school. And then you get your finish the course and you get a piece of paper. But back then there was companies that take advantage of people. Now we have a lot of online churches. Now the one Bob go to is not a con job. But there's many out there, Bob, that are con jobs. Because saying you could, make a minister or so forth from you and your cat. So Tennessee want to cut down on this. Because before that, with some good Photoshop thing, you can make fake paper. They want to cut down on these mails. All this because they don't want everybody, marry everybody and find out they are con artists. They want to get rid of the con artists. And that's why Tennessee changed the law. I hate to admit, there is places out in the wide web that not like his church he goes to. Some of them con money from people and so forth. So you be closer to God. Now, Bob hates those big things, and I do too. But these days, after a lot of his healer found out you could answer a bunch of questions and you get your paperwork for free. Well, that's why Tennessee is cracking down. They want people to teach in the church everything about the Bible, like you, Bob, and a few other people. They don't want no really dirty person to just do that and marry their daughter or son off. No. If we lose that, everybody's marrying everybody and it's be a mess. You don't want this mess, Bob. I know you want people who understand God. You don't want no fly-by-day person who just sent $10 and got a piece of paper and turned it into a Christmas, Bob. Tennessee is cutting down on that. And meanwhile, California, the reason why they are having that law there is they hate to be sued a lot. Now, there are people like worse than Bob that if they don't like something, they sue the pants off. Well, there's a lot of in California the last 10 years that businesses and places, refuse to serve gay couples and lesbians so far. But they turn it on to be sued. Now, you don't want your church to be sued by a person. Now, there's no right or wrong in the Bible. But, Bob, if you want to lose your church or something, for example, by someone suing the church over some silly rule in the good book, you're going to be losing a lot of money. And also, that's bad press. So, in California, they don't want the bad press. They want the good, healthy press. They don't want people suing the churches because they refuse to marry gays and lesbians like you do, Bob. And that's the thing. You have to understand this, Bob, that they have a reason to change these rules. Because they found out they don't want to be sued, or they don't, and so forth. They want to run their place is perfect. I know it's a loophole in the freedom, but also freedom of people suing you a lot. You don't want that in your life because your views doesn't match someone and they sue you. That means nobody sue you yet, Bob, refusing to do something. That's the thing. It comes to common sense, Bob. They don't want to get in trouble in God's eyes. Now, if God wanted to get rid of these people like me, He would be killing us long time ago. For our sins. That's the thing. Love the sinner, hate the sin. If God hates the sin, why did He then remove the sin? The devil, you will say. Well, okay, that sounds sensible, Bob. But if you want science to work with religion, some even say it's all in here. Gay, believing in God, and so on. That's the problem. Do you believe in God? And me being a transgender happens in the brain. In other words, we are both sick in the head. Do you think God and Jesus have got rid of these sins? No, we stay drinking beers, raping wives, and so forth, according to a good book. But the video is more about crybabies like you. Because the country is growing up, and yeah, I know it's a sign of the end. But in the book, it says you have to accept change to grow to be closer to heaven. You're not accepting change. If God had something about it, there would be no voters than yes when they passed the rules. Yeah, it didn't really make the news up in Canada. Oh, I learned from Lewis, and then you just have to print out the piece of paper and show us. Yep, yeah, we are that stupid we can't Google Bob. But do I care? In Canada here, we are more open to change. You don't hear Canadian Christian bitching a lot like the United States Christians. No, true that open up this country to everyone. Yeah, we say pay taxes on it, but if everybody open up and get rid of president, our world would be better. Except for you guys, doomslayers like you, Bob, who think that is the end, the beginning of the new world order. You know, the government do have your name. Because every time they pass a law like that, someone in Mountain Folio could sue you over your views on marriage. That's the problem. And also, you just set yourself up. You set yourself up again to more jokes, more cows than ever before because we do read. And the cows from those places will be laughing at you and telling you off. I know you have to have a message, and you do. But when you look in the screen and demanding these people to stop it, the problem is the government of those two places are not watching your videos, Bob. I found that really funny. You look at the camera and say, "You stop it." Do you think Tennessee and Florida will have someone just watch videos for people like you so they stop it? Do you think they're going to stop passing the rule on Canada Day? June the 3rd? No! I mean, July, this is whatever. But one voice sometimes doesn't work. If you want these states to stop, go for something big. Scream at the news people. Wake them up. Because bad press was, if you want to use bad press to shut down these rules, Bob, You have all the rights to do it. But when you do reviews on YouTube and just hoping and pray a good Christian that works in those two government, look at, of your 5 friends you have, all the last 400 people are trolls. You don't know that, and I don't know that. But you and others have got to take note. Things have been changing and accepted since we were born. Since you are the same age as me, and we both grew up in times of change, through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and so forth, human beings are not stopping changing. And that's why these two places are changing. Remember, your place is run by 2 governments. If the main government say no on one thing, or yes, it takes the local government, your government of your state, to say yes or no when the main government say yes or no on something. Remember, if you want to do something and make it unconstitutional, Bob, I hope you got the money. Because it costs a lot of the taxpayer money, following Christians, to fight with you taking these things off. See the problem? Government is trying to save money and make all the people happy. But you sit in your little table there, the computer, and demand these 2 local governments to change the rules. That was funny, as I said. Because they are not listening to you. Do you think one of your friends will send that video to these people? No. It's not serious enough. Well, yes, times have changes, and yes, the end time will come too. But before the end time, we will be changing to a much better society, and then Jesus came and wrecked it. That's why it looks like, I know there's rules and this and that, but we are humans. We made up religion, we invented government, we woke about it, and now we're bitching on the camera. Did we went forward or backwards? No, it's just people like you who stay in the 50s, stay thinking everything and the government is good. No, that type of thinking, what you have in your simple mind, Bob, is not welcome anymore. This is not the way you grew up, the government. No, the government changed a lot since we was born. From your father government, what he grew up with, all of those things are gone. And you're hoping the states listen to you to change it back to the way it was. If the people voted for this, that means the people wanted to change. Bible or not. But no, Bob. You have to, do these things. Oh, someone just came on. Humper Cannon played those ones. That probably did. He probably did. That's the whole problem. not only with Bob, other people. He want the government and the world to be the same as the grandparents. But you and me know the government will change and change. So right now what Bob do? Make video and complain about these two states. Then command these places to stop it. I bet you there's a lot of people who's complaining about it, Bob. Probably 10. But still. Unless you write an official letter to these places. Oh, wait, you're not living in these places. Oh, never mind. You know, remember, in the Bible, you have to relay the law on the land. And I've been talking about that. If the law on the land change, you have to follow it, like it or not, because if you don't like it, you sinned. Because the God wants you and Jesus to pay your taxes and all this and that, and follow the Roman laws and the law of the Christians, the Jews, or whatever you are. If it changed, it changed. As you know, the Ten Commandments have changed. Well, how many times? 3? Depending if you're Jewish or not, depending if you're with book you talk about. You know, there's 5 books that talk about these 10 rules in different ways. But I know you know the other religion too, Bob. Do we hear Jewish people complaining about this rule? Do we hear other religions complaining about these 2 rules that came about you that you don't like? I don't know. I have to find out. But the answer will be likely no. There's nobody gonna bomb the states for this. No terrorist people will even care. Except the Christian terrorists like you. Yeah, you are the Christian terrorists. Well, because if something changed, you have to do something. I know you're level 1 making videos. But no, Bob. This ain't gonna work. Oh, is this the real Tommy? I hate that small money. Well, you too, Tommy. Because I group you with this, Tommy. Because even you don't want law to change. And this is probably why the government is spying on you, Tommy. Think about one now. If they wanted to change, they change. If you say something against you, they will be spying on you. No matter you. And not keep like Tommy always in fake like Bob. They could spy on you so much. If you keep on saying that, you're going to be having a knock on by the FBI because your opinions sound like terrorists. Thank you, WM. And that is your problem. And that is no solution. If we all follow the Bible, it won't be United States or Canada or British or the Queen. We all want to be these bunch of confusing people if we follow the Bible. But no, like everything you are against, what you're mainly against is changes in this world. You think changes is a sign. God had been changing this earth long before you and the Bible. If God wants to let people like us in, He will. Remember the Ten Commandments. Well, in the Ten Commandments, in no matter what version or when Jesus came up, then anything about, sleep. Yeah, I know in the Bible that one part about sleeping with another guy, but it didn't make the top 10. Think about it. Or the 7 deadly sins. Pride. That's what you got. Pride to be American. Now, there's 2 types of pride in American. Use the one with the Bible. Now, I wish you understand that you sound like your pride, your bitterness, and all this and that. That's actually sins in the Bible. You don't accept change, and also in the Bible, so you have to be open for it, you matter like it or not. The government have changed more than that book. If you want to have the history lesson, but you don't care. People come to America to be free because God wants us to be free. We don't want to be all whiners like you. I'm talking of the whole damn Americans. North and south there. But no, Bob. You just can't get with it. We mentioned these 2 and now you do a video. I know you're following me, and I know you're gonna listen to word by word and say, "Oh, that Canadian doesn't know nothing. That Canadian is going to hell." Well, I already told you that. But even with my government got changing the world too. Ever since we allowed people like me to be accepted every time, the world has to change slowly. It's been 50 years since the Stonewall riots, Bob. There's 2 things have been changed then. Life of people of color and the transgender and gay community. You can't put both of us down. We have changed the rules. You accept people of color. We accept Native people, the First Nation, gays, no matter if they're black or white, or so forth, and lesbian, if they got small boobs or not. We grew from that backward time. People with handicaps got more rights than in the 50s, where you've been living. You haven't noticed there are businesses for the handicapped? I'm a part of one called Challenge. And what they do, they find work for us. No matter how bad of a handicap we have. I know you probably don't have a place like that, that take people with handicap and give them simple jobs to do. How simple? I don't know. I know. I just walked into a job there. But you know what? If Bob looks when he do shopping and see someone with a Down syndrome bagging his groceries, and he can't because his problems with the hands, Bob, you're not handicapped. All you are is mental in the brain like me. Not a handicap. I have aches and pains. I don't mention it. I don't really mention my medication except for my diabetes, because that's one thing we sell is type 2 diabetes. Yes, Canadians have better recycling rules than most of the United States because we care. We care for our children. We want our children to be God free, racist free, and so forth. But no, there are people like you around the internet. Creepy old man that named Tommy, and a nutcase like you, Bob. And that's the thing. The sad thing is going right now that if a state wanted to be ahead of their time, let them, Bob. Well, if you really want to do something, go to the newspaper. Try to get your little web cam famous, like your trolls and please them. Oh, Michelle's live. Ooh, my next victim. But the thing is, Bob, is you cannot understand this. I know we talk until blue in the face, but since when changes is the end of the time? I thought changes when people begin to fight because someone is stubborn and want the old ways. See, this is why we have to change. Because if we stay as is, we're going to have that big fight and cost the end of the world. Look all the bigotry we have right now. That's what caused the end of the time. The bigotry, the fighting between the government. Not us lesbians, not us gay people. Unless we are working in office, which some of us do, and you don't like that. But we are not changing. Hi, Lewis. But as I say, Bob, you cannot accept the change. Every time something changes or something pisses you off, or the price of pork goes up, you do a video. Times are changing. Accept the changes. Accept those two rules. Because to us, it looked like you were a bigoted little asshole. Because acceptance is growth. And God wants to see us to grow better, smarter than the rules He put. I know it's common sense for people like you, Bob, to bitch. I used to thank us for bringing that news to you, and it's showing you, a Christian, that the government don't care about you. And then again, that means you have to go those two places, Bob. Walk in with a gun. That's how you're gonna change these rules you don't like. So you can't type much. I'm listening. You want to call me and hang up? That's fine too. See, Liz, you could use snippets of this broadcast and other ones in the public, um, in the what you're working on. You just go ahead, Lewis. If you find something very interesting and prove our point that Bob is because whatever, I don't gonna let you. Because this is a very interesting that Bob brought up. And most of the people who we listen to are most TV shows that Bob listened to. All because they don't like something, they want the rest of the world of the country to join them. Like Bob. Bob don't have a lot of views. And Bob is not, he's sending his hatred. That's the other thing. The proof of today's video from Bob that yes, you're a bigot. You say, oh no, I'm not, but you are, because you're putting down a part of the society. And when you put down a part of the society, you're a bigot. No matter how much you praise the Lord, Bob, you're a bigot. Because a true Christian person is open to everything. Because God and Jesus want you to be open and accepting everything. The clear path to where you want to go, Bob, is open if you open up to everybody. I know you say when you love sinners like me, but you hate our sin, that's still a bigger way. We are trying to remove the biggest thoughts like that from the Bible. You think King James tried to make it more updated to the time. That's why he spent time talking about to the churches to change it, to make it understand. I need a napkin. Sorry, Louis. Well, that I know all you're gonna hear is blah 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 from me, Bob. Because you think a spirit tries to be. Well, you're doing a bad job about it. You still. And by the way, like always, we will make fun of that video. Me, Lewis, third generation man, all your enemies, because once again, you put your foot in your mouth and hate something. Every time you talk about the end of the world, like every loony out there, we laugh at you. You hold the book and preach the end time. You don't preach now. When the only time you preach now is when something you hate, like us, or rules from a state over, like you did today. You got so much hate in you. You want your nice state in your mind your United States, Bob. That's what you think United States should be. It's not going to happen. United States haven't pitched out the load yet. And it's also it's telling us it, you know, it's changing. We as a group of people, human race is changing and accepting. I just want Jesus to come back to give us an update on the book. And all those little arguments. Update the book and say, you came close, but I came to save you. I'm updating the book so this won't happen again. There will be a new Bible after when Jesus comes and we start it out again. Guaranteed. We did it the first time he came. We will do it when he came again. And then all the old rules will be out the window. And then a whole new generation will see him. See, we want to see things. This is why we don't know what he looks like. We don't know if God is a male, female, or both. We know he's a spirit. And we know he likes to be a man. Or we make him a man. We are type of people to turn that spirit that maybe is no sex to a sex. Then I know the Christian will say, he's a man, no. How do you know? Did Jesus, I know he said his father. Remember, the father also is those people with those, stripe that owns a talking church, I know that's more British, but father also means the person that I pray to in churches, the white collar. God could be a white collar person, like the preachers, like the people who bear talking about God, the ones who the collar that you hate. Because meaning of father is two things in the Bible. One that affects all of us. We all have fathers. But also we have father in religion. No matter what religion we believe, there's always a father and a son. Son is us. Jesus is us. We go to our Father, God, or our parents, for guidance. If you haven't struck me down, I think he agrees with me. And that's why we got our Father in heaven. He is our Father. He's the Father we go to, like our real fathers, for advice and things. I think I did this. I'm having day review here. The bakery cooking some more wood for nice world flavor buns. Anyways, you can't not open your mind. No, I am not on drugs or anything. But I'm taking what the Bible says. Even those Bibles who have, on the side what something is from the Bible to make you learn more about ancient words and sayings. The Father could be both. Your Father is passed on. That's your real Father. But the Father we all go to help and pray, it stays here. And Father had proven by sending his Son, us, a man, and one special human being named Jesus. If you cannot figure that out, then we've been believing that no matter what type of religion, because that's the base of every religion. Someone, no matter what you name, and then you got second in command that we believe in to talk to the head person. Only Jesus could see our Father. We can't yet until we go there. No matter what religion, all religions have shown us there's someone we have to follow, real or not. I'm talking about those rational ones too. You know, the skanky model, monster ones. But think about it. No matter where you go in the world, what type of religion you want to learn, no matter it's Canadian, Native religion, and they believe right down to the Navajo Indians, right through Mexico and down to South America. It's the same setup. It's the same setup with the Jewish people and those other people you hate. It's always going to be one person sending another person messages to Earth. Like if an alien comes, they will send someone to do the same thing. We always send a messenger. Jesus is a messenger. He came and preached what his Father had said. That's why he is. To everybody. And then we were a book like 100 years after. And that's the other thing. No one sat there on the mound with a pen or paper and actually wrote down all the things. Actually, to say drives me crazy. 100 years later, most of the people on the mound had died. So old they cannot remember anything. That's hearsay from that point on. So when you talk about these things, is really Jesus said that? Did someone really drew him preaching? Could probably relate unto those masters in the 1700s, and they screwed up his face. Because Jesus looks like every man there at the time, the same as God. The same thing there. They look like you and me back then. Not this blonde hair, unless he changed and came back after he died as this blonde, white-haired person. We don't know that. I think they took that off the Bible. We may find that in the disc. I see paper. That's the other thing. There's a lot, they find a lot more about Jesus through those ancient writings. There's always going to be someone finding something that's didn't made it to the book. A truth or something. Some would scoff at it, some would make fun of it. Because, we, as a man, remember if there was something completed before the Bible had been burnt down, buried, or lost to time. We found some of it in the scrolls, and we stay reading them and paging because they are very bad condition. And those are a lot more likely a first-hand account of the time. And remember, it's been changed into many languages. Millions do lose it. But you have forgotten that. And that's the thing. That's how I view this. There's someone that we all follow. There's someone down there, and there's always a sun. If you someone want to try and pursue this, Bob, go study our listen. You will find out. Even your local native people have the same setup. But you won't listen because it's not Christian. They've been finding out now most of the stories about the flood and all of that was copied. Even here in Canada, our native people have stories about the Great Flood. It goes the same thing. Someone saved all the animals during the flood time. Ancient religion before Christians said that religions around the world, like here, with the native people and so forth, had the Great Flood story. So which one to believe? Because they basically follow the same thing, Bob. And they begin to find, as they begin to read other, more into finding, lost pieces of clay tablets and so forth, that we've been copying and pasting things since we made the sun God way back before all of it started. That's the thing. I believe in the base of the whole thing. It's just full brand names. And, with you, Bob, you believe in one brand name, Christian. You don't believe in the other, like Roman Catholic version, and all that, because it's not the true brand that you follow. Yes. Those versions that you don't like, that preach from the Bible, like from Russia and so forth, Orthodox or not, it's the same. They may do it differently, like a recipe, Bob, but no, you don't understand the whole content of the book itself. Go out the pages. Go look around the world. God made all those religions to make the people in other places to understand the concept of the whole thing called religion. I know it sounds like a hippie or someone who's high on drugs, but it took me through school when we have a film of, every Sunday, every Friday, about different cultures. And when we listen to these films and people talk about their religion and what they believe, it's basically the same. So go watch these documentaries, Chinese and theirs, and Russian, their folklore. It's basically the same thing. But you don't understand. You just don't understand. And you call me, always call me out because what I believe and who I am, because one of those mannerisms in the context of life say no to it. That's it. If all the religions in the world say no to these things, then we won't have it. See? But no, no. Now I am going to talk about yesterday Flopper and Michelle's live. Now that's what I was going to plan to talk about too until Bob made his video. Now, again, Bob have phoned Michelle again. Again, Michelle misunderstood the whole fake Bob call. Yes, it's just like when the late CWC father phoned her. She thought it was a real person, but yet that trolling soundboard has been all over the place. Now they're doing it with Bob. And the point is, until the idea of using Bob sound bites get old, Michelle is going to have to stop it. But that's not what I am going to talk about because that's not going to be the norm. It's letting kids into her Discord. Now, Tommy hates them, I understand them, and so forth. Because you bring them in such most Discord is 18 and plus, and Michelle wants to have his family viewing on her show. But every time they're supposed to say couple afterwards, that means it's not safe for the kids. Like, she let 2 kids on, and they had a field day with a voice changer. Doesn't know that she was talking to them, I guess, answering some questions. I guess they stole mom's phone and found her, video and wanted to make fun of it with all the sound effects. It got to a point that got really annoying, these 2 kids. And you hear them talking like, we got them. Like, little kids are trolling her. And I went on and I didn't know Michelle made me a mod on Discord, not on the Facebook. I mean, YouTube, sorry. I was kind of really mad because at times, like everybody argue and I scream shut up once. But they're using the soundboards and this and that and making little funny voices and the voice changer. And then you get all the other people say, we like it, don't change it. But remove the kids. I'm not sure about YouTube laws, Michelle, but I know for what the context you're talking about, usually something that's too far away from the kids, like religion and government, like Bob and Tommy. Why you let? This is not a kid program. It's not kid family. I know you want new views, but no. Small kids don't, you know. I know it's summer vacation, you let them in because you want them to believe in you. You've been told right there. That's it. You had been told. You let these kids try to get them to believe in you. And what they do, they were throwing and moving your program. And all you care about is nothing. You think this, you're like, I know, but this code, since you're not talking about video games or anything else, I don't know why you have it. Because most Discord and YouTube, this is why I think I have that. Yeah, I have the flag. The warning. This is why people under 18 won't come on my chat because I wait. Because I do have no nudity because of mistake and all that. It's over 18. This is why I don't modernize my program because I don't want to deal with little kids ruining because their parents about their views about something like me. And I thought it me. What if those two kids that was making fun is one of the one of the Carlos kids? Giving the phone to the kids. Here, go bug her. Leave me alone and go bug her. But this is a connection because they there and all the other ones didn't like the idea and tell Mr. get rid of the kids. You're breaking the law here. No, they're doing fine. And meanwhile, they was, doing the big black stereotype voice. Hi, mister. Oh, I'm black. Gee whiz. The kids are like being racist with using different voices and they're like trying to be grown ups. But they ruined it. The whole show last night was a disaster because you think the little two kids won't cause any trouble. But we, as your fan club and troll, know that's no. And you let them on. Unless you claim family, okay site with family values. That sounds like Bob. But no, you just exactly let them ruin your show for you, and then you get the other people who use soundboard to show you that you really need to put those hearing aids in. I know you don't like them, but the only way you could control the troll is put those headphones, earphones in. I know nobody makes fun of my headphones because it's a remake, right? It puts straight without I got one of those. The adapter, the big and the small. This is actually what the same old type, but a modern one with different, not the antiques in here. It's a style that everybody likes. And she's probably using it because it has all the people we see, behind the scenes and chats on TV. Well, it's the stiff Kelly one without the without the mic. This is the one with the volume control. little small thing here and the whole nine yards. I know she don't want to throw away these things. I know she could repair them, but I got to a point now. How loud and how good these antiques are, you stay can hear right through them. You have to have all that fancy equipment, to actually hear the colors on her cell phone. Yeah, it's just like the trolls is showing us, like, always see things otherwise. Like, get the kids out. No, that's fine. I want them on. No, get away from the kids. Then listen to these other trolls trailing the other words and playing all this and that, and she thinks it's okay because she can't hear all that words because she needs that hearing aid. You see, well, I know she admitted that she hated it. Well, come on. If everybody there was something to tell you to wear a hearing aid last night, you should listen to them, Miss Hale. You should listen to all of those people last night telling you to put your fucking headphones on and your earplugs. Pay attention. I do pay attention. But, I thought, oh, good, I go listen to him chomping at a modern day. The problem is, if I begin to mod, they're gonna make fun of me too. But I'm mod for the people who have dirty, thoughts and so forth. Not the lunatic, because if you mod a troll, they don't care. I'm monitoring there for in case something go out. Like those kids. I didn't know I had the rules. But I wasn't. The show haven't taught me how to be a mod on Discord. So she having to train how to mod these people, and we've got a couple calls. Jen, mod, go for it, do it. I'm keeping imagining how you mod me without a how-to video. You did it for me when I had the live video. You showed me everything, and so forth. But you haven't shown me yet, Michelle, is how to be a mod on Facebook and on Discord. You don't have a little video about here. Okay, oh, your mod, follow me, how to get rid of the trolls for me. She haven't made a video about that. Because I look at Discord and say, where's the modding button? Because here on YouTube, there's little links, so you know you're a mod here. But and I asked last night many times, where that little thing by my little picture, like on Facebook, that shows me a mod. I know I should go on the side, but she didn't answer me where to go and be a mod. Unless she didn't want me to get in the same modding little band. Every time you see God gets someone to mod, they become Hitler. A lot. Banning everybody. if I begin to ban people on Discord and so forth without using my voice and tell them to shut up there and then, you know what that's gonna happen. They will start to hate me because I will beat that person with a sensible way, modding out hateful things to protect her. That's one thing these three people lack, and I keep on telling you. You know, four. Unless it almost all cows. It's the lack of common sense. Common sense told me not to put kids on my show. Common sense is telling Michelle to do the same thing because she's not doing the kid show. I don't, I don't mind kids watching the new TMI comics, but it have a flag for violence and all this and that to make me safe and so no parents to sue me or YouTube. I follow the guidelines. She should have a one strike on her name because she had those kids on the YouTube channel fucking up the whole thing and she don't care. It tells me she doesn't really care how she wants her show. She wants views. Well, a good show get views. If you don't want the kids, okay. But she that's fair, and she probably get a note by now from Discord or YouTube not to do this again. I hope she wear her glasses and read it. That's the other thing. I know she hate glasses, I have to use my glasses to look at the comments over here. But she goes up to the phone and looks. See her glasses? Come on, then you could see it better. I know she's almost blind as a bat, but she could fix the problem with an app to modify the whole thing. It's the same as I know this handicapped person who used the in the library to make everything bigger so she could see it. Big words. But no, she doesn't. She doesn't have an app or whatever to show the word by word. I know it may take a little longer or something, but maybe that will help her. Use the apps to make the words bigger. Use the equipment that the doctors use. The glasses, the Coke glasses. My late sister had those Coke glasses. She probably don't like the look of it. See, in my family, everybody except my little brother have, at the beginning of life or during life, have to wear glasses. I had to accept wearing glasses somewhere in my life, and I older brother and so forth, when our eyes get weak. It runs in the family. I believe on mom's side because grandmother had glasses. But the point is, folks, if she wants to understand her fan, and then when she being trolled or not, put the stuff on. Magnify your things and so forth. Get a bigger screen. Or get two small screens. And get the special little hookup. I have that. I'm able to carry and do something like that. The problem is, the plug I have is outdated. But I still want two, screens. And I could use one for reading. My sister should do that same thing. She always go pick up a second-hand Apple screen and the regular screen so she could see the words bigger. I know she complains, but she could probably have a friend with a spare screen she could use for that. Like a laptop. I know she doesn't have, but you could put a laptop here, but the good old cable system, and use the laptop for the words and so forth. But no. She doesn't. Nobody told her or thought of it. Well, I did. But she listened to me. No, I went down the list last night after this to see when is the last time she come here my place. It was many videos ago. But let me see. This is my second half month being live. It's about in the first month, and there was something she didn't like. That's the only time she complimented on here. And yeah, she says she will. I hope she does. So she could understand behind the scene, you need a simple mic, a simple camera to do it live. With good pairing headphones with the hearing aids and a pair of glasses. I know people would laugh at her more. No people laugh with me with my glasses. I know. I called my family 4 hours before. Don't do it. Especially when you got most of your family in glasses. You want to get beaten or yelled at, don't do it. Or even at school. But I grew up with people with glasses. It took me a long time to respect them, too. When I was a kid, I was, anybody with glasses, 4 hours. No, I don't. Even her age, she was afraid of being called names. Well, if you don't want to wear glasses, do what your friend did. A miracle, yeah. Thing here and be someone from 1800s. You know what I mean? If you don't like glasses, that's glasses. Oh, what I do once in a while on the show is to grab this if I have trouble with a modern small white thing if I want to read something. I can see things better too without using the make the screen bigger button. This is why you see me reading things using something that works. Now, I don't know how powerful magnifying glass she have to use, but this is a regular one. She could get one of the screen ones to read. I got a little one in my pocket that I carry on a little plastic credit card size. Because when ones are dickheads when it comes to waiting small details in the menus or packages. I know we're trying to save the earth, but please, I'd like coming to say, if you want to learn more about this, our manual is online so you can blow it up to any size you want. Or it's in the disk, so you could do the same thing with your Acrobat reader. Now, when I get my insulin, writing in a piece of paper is so small you need Even with good eyes, you need a magnifying glass. That's the problem with, getting smaller and smaller um, things in life. I know I have one bad eye, one good eye, but even still, I'm more close up with my eyes than far away. I still see 2020s out there, but not huge of my screen. The screen is about yay big here. The camera is at the point. That's why I need, because I can't, you can't be the small one. But even I need to go big. You know, you need. And also, my screen is far away. My screen is not up to my nose. And then screen away from you. Use the program to make one letters bigger. It's in the basic Microsoft and IBM programming. But no. She doesn't quite understand. I got one watch and one like and one dislike. Finally, a dislike. Must be Bob. So that's the whole thing in a nutshell. It's one of her worst shows. I think to be on Discord you have to be 18 plus. Same being on a YouTube channel. Mom, and you do nice things like talk about games and so forth. Not becoming the next generation of trolls. I witnessed to the next generation of trolls when they told me that my voice, that's how rude these kids are. I should go a long time with it about my high pitched voice. I cannot help it, and no, kid, I am not using a voice changer. God gave me this voice. And when you begin to pick on my voice, because I can't help it, yes, I'm trying slowly at times to speak nicely. I'm able to say my words better than I first did a video talking. At times, yes, I slowly start up and got the conferences to go on, and yes, I do screw up words and so forth. But when two little kids tell you that you are using a voice and to think I'm what their age, that they thought I was their age. No, I am not. I told them my age. But they laughed at me. Every time I try to speak, they put up that music and this and that. They didn't like my voice. Because it was too high. And they tried with their voice changer to copy it too. If anybody paid attention on that video last night, they was using the voice changer to copy my voice. Now, a warning, if you hear my voice and you don't see my name in a phone call, because I don't for her on the phone, and everybody know what program I use. So if you hear my voice, if someone uses my voice for a soundboard, messes me with the clip. Then I would rub it into the person's face because, yes, my voice is bad. Yes, I don't like it. But God gave me it. And this body. God hasn't given me the money to change it because He wants me to be like this still. Well, spend the God loves them because they got money. I don't. That's why you don't see me. Besides the boobs I want to operation to make this woman female, even when I take, I can't even remove my dick because that operation is not covered by the Yukon government, only BC government. And I'm not moving down there. I'm happy where I am. If that's a win a lottery, before I help mom and everybody else, I will get my dick removed and get big boobs. Warning, mom, if Robert's listening, but he's not. I could say these things too. Now, it's almost 2 hours. I'm going to end this and watch you reply and all this and that because that's a lot for you to soak through. Bob want to make a video complaining about this Canadian and the whole Canadian government. Bye. Not you, Bob. Die.